Hello and a very good evening. You're watching The Last Word. My name is Kitty Bahel. With just 2 weeks left for the big Delhi Assembly poll fight, the BJP, Congress and Aam Aadmi Party are at daggers drawn over Delhi security. The Delhi police had written a letter to the Punjab DGP on January 10th asking the Punjab Corps to inform them well in advance about the movement and security details of AAP leaders from Punjab. A number of Punjab MLAs, ministers and leaders are campaigning in the national capital, and the Delhi police has said that VIPs from Punjab are not following the protocol to inform the local police about their movements in the national capital. Well, the Punjab DGP, however, in a January 18 letter has assured all cooperation to the Delhi police, but if any details have been shared with them or not, we are not aware. Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party has alleged that the BJP has insulted Punjabis of Delhi. We do understand Arvind Kejriwal has asked if the BJP thinks all Punjabis are traitors and a threat to the country. The Congress has asked as to what Punjab police vehicles were doing in Delhi. The BJP, meanwhile, has alleged that Arvind Kejriwal has been conducting his campaign with a convoy of 50 cars and 400 Punjab police personnel, and that also 50 crore rupees had been sent from the Punjab government for Kejriwal's campaign in New Delhi. Well, the BJP has asked for EC to probe the issue. We will talk about this in detail in just a bit. Let's first listen in to Parvesh Verma and Arvind Kejriwal.
नई दिल्ली विधानसभा में पंजाब सरकार के एमएलए सारी गाड़ियों के ऊपर में हज़ारों गाड़ियाँ आ रही हैं जिनके ऊपर में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ पंजाब लिखा हुआ है। पहले तो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ पंजाब की गाड़ियाँ किसी भी इलेक्शन सर्विस में कोई भी नहीं लग सकती हैं, एक बात। दूसरा, उनके अगर कार्यकर्ता एमएलए मंत्री मुख्यमंत्री आ रहे हैं तो वो केवल प्रचार करने आ सकते हैं, वो यहाँ के वोटर को इन्फ्लुएंस करने नहीं आ सकते। वो यहाँ पे पैसा बांट रहे हैं, शराब बांट रहे हैं।
पूरी दिल्ली पुलिस अब भारतीय जनता पार्टी का चुनाव प्रचार कर रही है। और चुनाव प्रचार कैसे कर रही है? भारतीय जनता पार्टी के गुंडों को गुंडागर्दी करने में संरक्षण देते हैं या फैसिलिटेट करते हैं, पार्टिसिपेट भी करते हैं। पूरे खुलेआम गुंडागर्दी चल रही है, पैसे बांटे जा रहे हैं, सामान बांटे जा रहे हैं। परवेश वर्मा जी ने कहा कि पंजाब की गाड़ियां घूम रही हैं, पता नहीं कौन लोग हैं उनमें, और 26 जनवरी गणतंत्र दिवस के लिए सुरक्षा के लिए ये खतरा है। तो क्या सारे पंजाबी आतंकवादी हैं? सारे पंजाबी देशद्रोही हैं? क्या सारे पंजाबी देश के लिए खतरा है?
अरविंद केजरीवाल और ये भगवंत मान ने मुझे कहा कि मैंने पंजाबियों के बारे में जो कहा है तो मैं उनके ऊपर में अभी मानहानि का मुकदमा दर्ज कर रहा हूँ। मैं उनको लीगल नोटिस भेज रहा हूँ। 100 करोड़ रुपए का मानहानि का मुकदमा कर रहा हूँ। केजरीवाल के पास में कोई मुद्दा बचा ही नहीं है। केजरीवाल को दिखाई दे रहा है कि 8 तारीख को उसकी जमानत जब्त होने वाली है, तो वो बौखला गए हैं।
All right, so Parvesh Verma here says that he's filed a complaint with the police also and the Election Commission and a defamation suit against Arvind Kejriwal for making baseless allegations against him. All right, let's open this up for discussion. We have guests on the panel. I have with me RP Singh, National Spokesperson of the BJP. I have Preeti Sharma Menon, National Spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Congress Spokesperson Ashish Srivastav, also political analyst Mr. Amitabh Tiwari with us. Thank you so much for all my panelists for joining us here on the broadcast. If I could come to the Aam Aadmi Party first. Well, Ms. Menon, the Delhi police in a letter on January 10th and asked for information on Punjab Aam Aadmi Party leaders or protectees movement in the national capital. I want to ask you first, has that information been provided to the Delhi police?
I'll come to that in just a minute. I'd just like to play this audio for a second. I mean, I know Arvind ji mentioned it.
संख्या में यहाँ पे पंजाब के नंबर की गाड़ियां घूम रही, उनमें कौन लोग हैं? यहाँ पे 26 जनवरी को मनाने की तैयारी चल रही है। यहाँ पे वो क्या ऐसा बड़ा काम करने वाले जिससे हमारी सुरक्षा व्यवस्था को खतरा हो सकता है?
So this is the issue here. The issue is that Parvesh Verma has insulted Punjabis. He's insulted the Sikh community. I feel sorry for people who are with the BJP, who are from Punjab, who are Sikhs, because he has said that any Punjab car in Delhi is going to pose a threat to the security of Delhi and of the Republic Day parade. Now, everything else that is being done to cover up the horrible things that Parvesh Verma said.
But did he
If
not
the Delhi
say that we
police,
do
if
not
the
know
Home
who's
Ministry
inside
has
these
written to the
vehicles?
Punjab police,
Who's inside these vehicles? Who's coming from Punjab to Delhi? That information needs to be provided.
Correct.
Because Republic Day preparations are going on and there could be a security
no, he
threat.
did. No,
Should that information not,
no. Why would there be a security
provided to
threat
the
only
Delhi
from
police?
Punjab
I'm asking,
vehicles?
has that
Can I-
information been provided or
can
not? Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Yes. There are two different things. One is the movements of Delhi police and Punjab police. That's between the two police departments. It's nothing to do with the Aam Aadmi Party or any people of the city. If there are Punjab police personnel over here for VIP security, then they have to report the way they do when they travel to any other state. And I hope and I wish that the Home Ministry has also made these same requests to Uttar Pradesh and other states from where BJP chief ministers, BJP leaders are coming to Delhi to join the election campaign for BJP. So a number of other leaders like Anurag Thakur, whenever he is in Delhi, he has his convoy with him of police from his state. So everybody comes with their convoys.
Well, that's the
I hope Home
protocol.
Ministry
They
has
have to
written
share
all the
information.
various
But
states,
that is what the
and
Delhi
I'm
police
certain
is saying,
all
that the Aam Aadmi Party
yes,
leaders
absolutely,
who are coming
absolutely.
from Punjab
Can I
to Delhi,
please
they
complete?
are not sharing the
Then
information,
I will
ma'am.
take 30 seconds.
Okay.
I will complete.
Okay.
I will complete in 30 seconds. No, there has been no statement made that they are not sharing. The DGP of Punjab Police has instructed his people to share. Information is being shared with the two departments. That's between the police forces. It has nothing to do with the Aam Aadmi Party. It has nothing to do with what Parvesh Verma said, where
Okay.
he said that vehicles with Punjab registration.
Could you tell me how many Punjab ministers and MLAs and leaders have come to Delhi for campaigning in the last few days? I'll have to go to other panelists also, ma'am. Could you
Punjab
tell me that?
registration vehicles can be any Punjabi. Punjab registration vehicles can be any Punjabi. It is not just the Punjab police. They are all people of Punjab.
Okay, all right. Let me go across to the BJP spokesperson here. Well, Mr. R.P. Singh, the Delhi police has raised this issue after there have been reports that VIPs from Punjab have not been following the protocol to inform local police about their movement. They've been saying that they're seen moving with their vehicles, but they won't share details with the local police. Why is that so? Why do you think that the details are not being shared?
Well, let's understand what's happening on ground. There are people from various parts of Punjab who are working here. They are most welcome. They are political leaders and political workers who are working here. Their MLAs, they are most welcome. But there are security cover with them also, which is mandatory for their life because there can be threat to their life, which is also welcome. But if any security, any movement which happens of any VIP, and if he's traveling from one state to another, it's mandatory that he has to inform to that respective state that I am moving, I will be here for such and so period, so that the concerned state can organize the due security also, or probably need to beef up the security, or and stay in touch with the security which is carrying. This is for the good of the person who is traveling. Now, second is, there is a set perception because 26 January, everyone knows 15th August and 26 January are troubled time for the country, and then especially for Delhi, because there is always a serious security threat during these 2 days, during these periods, especially a week before 26 January and week before 15th August. Every year there are people who are caught, there are security drills which are conducted, and then there are raids which have been conducted at various guest houses and circuit house and various other hotels, and also just to ensure that there is no problem or no trouble during this period. Because it's a national event, and then you can't, because of some laxness, you can't allow someone to play with the security of the country. So, and then that sends a message worldwide that this happened on these two particular days, and the target is also these two particular dates. So, what's harm in raising alarm that there can be people from under the guise of campaigning here, who can be under guise of campaigning, can be security to the city.
Okay.
And then, especially
All
after
right.
we know that Aam Aadmi Party has been hobnobbing with Khalistanis. I mean, if you want, I can send you the videos and pictures right now. Kultar Singh Sandwan is the Honorable Speaker of the Punjab Assembly. He was felicitated by Harjit Singh Bajwa, a known stem Khalistani, when he was traveling to Canada. I mean, and he has posted the same on his social media. So not Harjit Singh Bajwa, Mr. Sandwan. So probably they can have relationship, they can have family relationship, but we can't deny that Harjit Singh.
I'll give the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson to respond to that.
Another second, I never interrupted. Please.
Okay,
You
Mr.
interrupted me, please. Give me another second. Give me a second. And also, recently, Raghav Chatterjee was. Please, madam, I mean, stop
I'll
being
just
like.
come back to you. I have to go to the Congress spokesperson also. Let Mr. Singh respond. Let Mr. Singh respond.
You never interrupted. I
Yes,
never
Mr.
interrupted.
Singh, please go ahead. Ma'am, I'll just come back to you.
Can I have another second? Another 1 second.
Please go ahead.
Raghav Chatterjee was abroad recently. He was in London. He got a picture specially posted on his social media with Preeti Gerwal. Who's Preeti Gerwal? He's a member of parliament in UK. But what is her background? He is a staunch supporter of Khalistani or a separate movement in the country. When you can have bonhomie with people, leaders, but when you put pictures of this sort on your social media, it means it can be construed differently. So why to take a chance? So there are occasions when Aam Aadmi Party has shown certain.
Okay, so you're saying there is a concern. There could be a security threat. That these cars that are coming in from these vehicles that are coming in from Punjab to Delhi with, well, of course, Punjab license plates, there could be a threat to the security here in the national capital. But yes, that needs to be kept in mind. Let me go across to the Congress spokesperson also. Miss Menon, I'm just coming to you. Well, Sandeep Dixit has said that Aam Aadmi Party deployed Punjab police vehicles for election campaigning. And it raises serious concerns about the misuse of police for campaigning, that they're using Punjab police for campaigning. This is what Sandeep Dixit has said. Why does the Congress believe so? Why that the Aam Aadmi Party is using the Punjab cops for campaigning? He's also said that UP police vehicles are not to be seen in Delhi or Haryana vehicles are not to be seen in Delhi, but it's only Punjab police vehicles that are being seen, and Arvind Kejriwal and his party are using that for campaigning for their own personal benefit.
So, Kitty, we are seeing on ground in New Delhi area, in Govindpuri area, in Kalkaji area, we are seeing that Punjab police is doing and supporting the Aam Aadmi Party campaign. So we are seeing on the ground, and this is clear misuse of official machinery and the system. So we are seeing on this ground. That's why Mr. Sandeep Dixit has claimed this. So and BJP also has the same concept of misusing official machineries. So we have seen in they also misuse election commissions. They also misuse ED and CBI too. So both the party has a history of misusing official machineries. So Sandeep Dixit ji, and we are also seeing everything on ground, that how Punjab police is working on ground on daily election.
Okay.
And I'll also condemn statement of Parvez Verma ji that the Punjabis are threat to Delhi Republic Day celebration. So I completely condemn that they have the again here I'll say Aam Aadmi Party and BJP has a habit of abusing the community time to time. Parvez Verma is abusing Punjabi communities with a threat on Republic Day celebration, whereas Kejriwal ji abusing Purvanchalis for not cleaning the Yamuna river. So they both have the same characteristics of Sangh. So they both are showing the same characteristics.
Okay, I'll go to Mr. Tiwari. Let me take a response from Ms. Menon here. Ms. Menon, go ahead.
So what is happening on the ground in Delhi is that Aam Aadmi Party is sweeping Delhi again for one simple reason. We are a welfare state. Okay, the kind of things that we are offering to the people of Delhi are something that the BJP can never be expected to give. The BJP has not given free electricity in 22 states that they are governing in. The BJP will never ever give free education. Their manifesto says only to needy students. So they're going to dismantle the education model that we have created. So the people of Delhi have seen this. They are voting for the Aam Aadmi Party, and therefore now BJP is flustered. They are attacking us on the ground. We have written to the Election Commission on the attacks, and therefore they have to respond. And the easiest target is Punjabis. BJP has always targeted Punjab. In a way, glad that the BJP spokesperson here has admitted that he thinks that the threat to the security of Delhi is only from Punjab registered vehicles. There are UP vehicles, there are Haryana vehicles, there are vehicles from all over the country.
He's got some posters with him. I think he's taking a jibe at the Aam Aadmi Party here with that photographs there. All right. Yes.
It's about liquor policy which BJP is showing, but Aam Aadmi Party is claiming about the education sector, what they have done. I want to ask them how many schools they have opened in last 11 years.
Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll come to that. Let me take one question to Mr. Amitabh Tiwari here. Mr. Amitabh Tiwari, it looks like the Aam Aadmi Party here is trying to turn this issue on BJP's head, saying that the BJP has insulted Punjabis and they must apologize for that. Well, we do understand Delhi is certainly home to lakhs of Punjabis, people from the Punjabi community. You are a man of numbers. Tell us how it impacts, in Delhi polls, who the Punjabi vote bank goes to.
See, largely, if you see the Punjabi Khatri community votes more for the BJP in Vidhan Sabha elections, around 10 percentage points higher compared to Aam Aadmi Party. And if you include the Sikh community in this, then of course amongst the Sikh community, Aam Aadmi Party leads by a landslide. It got around 67% support in 2020 Vidhan Sabha election, whereas the BJP got only 28%. The Sikh community is around 5%, whereas the Punjabi Khatri community is around 7% of population. But see, it's largely, we have seen how there is a daily poster war and we are in the last leg of the election. So it's largely rhetorical from both sides. One is that Mr. Parvesh Verma, by bringing the issue of outsiders campaigning in his constituency, largely coming from Punjab, I mean, this is what the BJP model is. I mean, many BJP union ministers are made in charges of Vidhan Sabhas and Lok Sabha seats. And when they travel in the government vehicles because there is a security protocol. And if there is a misuse, then the Delhi police and the election commission have to take action. They are not under the control of AAP. Secondly, Aam Aadmi Party making it that it's an insult of the Punjabi community is also taking it too far. His Parvesh Verma statement is just being taken out of context. He did not, of course, that, but he is, of course, worried about the fact that a lot of outsiders are campaigning and they are huge in numbers, so they get an edge in door-to-door campaigning, which the BJP enjoys in other states. So I think it's a largely rhetorical. And the voters would like.
But we have to give it to him. Parvesh Verma also, I mean, he's leaving no stone unturned to make sure that he gives a strong competition here to Arvind Kejriwal. I mean, how does this fight really look like for the BJP? If I could ask you, Mr. Tiwari, can the BJP break the 27-year jinx? That is what is on everybody's mind. Well, what many believe that their numbers might increase, but yes, their vote share also increases every time the elections take place, but they really struggle to convert that into seats.
No, essentially what happens is that BJP has got a decent chance this time, and that's why they have upped the ante against the Aam Aadmi Party, because of course there is a bit of natural anti-incumbency which creeps in, and there are now two layers of government, the state government as well as the MCD, which is controlled by the Aam Aadmi Party. So earlier the Aam Aadmi Party used to deflect the non-performance of the MCD, so basic civic issues, etc. to the BJP, which they will not be able to do this time. See, it's a battle of the middle class voters. That's why we've seen that the Aam Aadmi Party has come up with 7 demands sort of from the central government, from the budget, because it is the middle class voter which shifts between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party from a Lok Sabha to a Vidhan Sabha. Now, if this middle class voter stays with BJP because of the liquor gate and the Sheesh Mahal controversy allegations, then the AAP is in trouble. That's why AAP has come up with this list of 7 demands, preempting that move and trying to set the agenda. So it all depends upon whether the BJP is able to hold on to the middle class voter, which votes for brand Modi in Lok Sabha, but votes for brand Kejriwal. A section of the voter which votes for brand Kejriwal in the Vidhan Sabha election.
Okay. Ms. Menon, well, what is the Aam Aadmi Party expecting? 1 time lucky, 2 time lucky, but 3rd time? Well, the BJP and the Congress Party have also made umpteen promises to the people of Delhi, providing, they've of course promised to provide free education, electricity, and all the promises that the Aam Aadmi Party has been making and keeping, of course. Well, what is the Aam Aadmi Party expecting this time around?
So, in a way, I'm really happy that the BJP and the Congress are learning from us that it is the responsibility of a government to provide welfare to the people. The Prime Minister first used to call it free ki revdi, But now they have copy-pasted our manifesto exactly on everything that we are doing. So if we are giving a 10 lakh insurance to the auto rickshaw drivers, they've offered the same. If we are doing something for some particular section, they've offered exactly the same things. They've literally copy-pasted our manifesto. And I think imitation is a form of flattery. So I am happy that they are copying and taking our lead. But the actual proof
But
of
the
the pudding
Ayushman
is in the
scheme
delivery.
hasn't been implemented
And the
in Delhi,
only
and that
state
is what
where
the
electricity
BJP
is
says,
free
that you are, that's a disadvantage to the people of
Because
Delhi, that
the
you've brought your
scheme
own
has-
scheme,
the
but just
Ayushman
because for
scheme is
political
full of
benefit you
scams.
did not want to
Dead people
implement the
are getting
Ayushman
the-
scheme.
Because the court has also upheld the Aam Aadmi Party's right to not implement the Ayushman scheme right away, because the Ayushman scheme is full of loopholes and scams. Whereas we have a scheme where we are saying that any individual in Delhi, senior citizen above 60 years, wants to get treatment even in a private hospital, the government will pay for it. What could be better than that? If I am over 60 and I want treatment in a private hospital, the government is going to pay for it. There's no scheme required. There's no scam that can be possibly taking place over here the way it is in the Ayushman scheme. The Aam Aadmi Party delivers, and that is what the people of Delhi know. We are
Okay.
sweeping Delhi
Okay.
very, very effectively. And what we've given to the middle class already, we have given them a stage where the per capita income is the highest, where the
Okay, ma'am,
inflation
I
is the
won't have
lowest in
much
the
time.
country,
I have to take
where we are
the
running
last
a fiscally
response from Mr.
sound
RP Singh also, and Mr. Srivastav also. Let me take one quick response from Mr. RP Singh. Well, do you think, Mr. RP Singh, the BJP's tally will increase this time around, and the Prime Minister Modi, of course, he's also going to be doing big rallies in the national capital for the BJP. Will Prime Minister's charm also work this time?
Well, surely Prime Minister charm works, and surely we are going to form the government this time. People of Delhi are fed up of this Paap ki handi, and it has happened twice. It's not going to happen third time. But let's talk about issue by issue. Schools. Please go through Justice Manmohan, who's a Supreme Court judge now. Observation about the schools in city. He said schools are being run in tin shed, and each class is in pathetic state. So this is what the judge, London judge, has to say about the schools. There are more than 150,000 students who are dropped out every year out of 9th and 11th standard because they want to improve the result of 10th and 12th. So this is the condition of the schools. But let's talk about health sector. More than 65,000 fake tests were conducted in Mohalla clinics, and also not only that, they were, ma'am, please don't be anarchist. I mean, stop being urban Naxal. I never interrupted you once. Stop this. So even the Mohalla clinics, the 65,000 fake tests were conducted, and 3 child died because wrong medicine was prescribed by the doctors in the Mohalla clinic. So this is the level of the social welfare scheme. Now, CM himself has admitted on various TV channels that I couldn't provide the tap water. I am sorry, I will do it in the next 5 years. He also said there are potholes in city.
Mr. RP Singh, you made your point. I'm sorry, I won't have much time. I'm sorry to Mr. Srivastav also. We won't have much time. But yes, we will definitely get more time next time when we meet, of course, that these debates, discussion will continue till the election at least, yes. And when the result comes, everybody would know whether the Aam Aadmi Party or the BJP or the Congress gets lucky this time around. Thank you so much to all my panelists for joining us here on the broadcast.